When I die, I want to be stuffed and turned into a robot on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You cannot actually do that, but there are some other awesome things you can do with your own dead body. Anthony here for D-News, and why just get buried? That is boring, and also as the population grows and land becomes more valuable, getting buried in a cemetery is just sort of, wasteful. There just isn't space for them. About 76 million Americans will hit life expectancy in the next 10 years, and it's gonna take a space the size of Las Vegas to bury them all. There is not room for this kind of stuff. Even in countries like England, where 70% of the population is cremated, things are getting tight. Plus, the human body is full of all kinds of amazing, useful things. So as a public service, here are the coolest things you can do with your body instead of burying it. You've got a lot of carbon in you. All living things do. You just so happen to be about 18 to 24% carbon. So why not get yourself turned into a diamond? A company like LifeGem will use chemicals to extract the carbon from your ashes, turn it into graphite, and then throw it into a chamber that mimics the intense heat and pressure at the center of the Earth, and in a couple weeks, boom, you're a precious gem. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you already were. But now you are literally. So, what now? Well, you could be the ghost inside of a haunted ring, which is cool, or you could potentially be part of a nanoscopic MRI or a quantum computer. UC Santa Barbara researchers think that sheets of synthetic diamonds patterned with nitrogen atoms could make computers about 1 million times more efficient than silicon. And the atomic impurities of them might make them the perfect candidate to be the building block of tiny magnetic field detectors, which could be injected into the human body to allow us more precise medical scans than ever. So just get yourself turned into a pile of diamonds and send yourself to the nearest college. Does that sound too pedestrian? Too useful? How about just shooting your ashes into space? For $2,000, Elysium Space will launch a vial of your cremated remains off into the final frontier. The company was founded by an ex-NASA employee, and the cost includes a mobile app that will let your loved ones track your endless voyage through the stars. But if you want to stay closer to home, rival company Celestis will put you on a satellite orbiting the Earth for $5,000. Now, some of you might be saying, wait, if we are trying to save the Earth's resources, why are we buying into something that takes as much energy as a spacecraft launch? To which I say, space! But if you're looking to be carbon neutral, even in death, maybe you want to die in Sweden, specifically Halmstad, Sweden. When locals wondered about the pollution from the town's crematorium, city officials came up with a plan. Use the furnace from the crematorium to power homes in the town. Just a tiny, adorable little power plant run on dead people. One last way for your Nissan Leaf driving friends to show their superiority to you before they go into the great beyond. By the way, my idea of being stuffed, that is not legal, but you can be mummified, though a sarcophagus is gonna take up much more space than a coffin. The lovely people of Summum will do it for you for the sum of $67,000. You would think for that much money they could afford a better website. I am still undecided, other than being an organ donor. What do you want to do with your body when you die? Let me know down below. You can also check out a link to an article from the Discovery News blog with even more ideas for dead bodies.